It's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. And they're going to mark that where it went out.
Made up my mind that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot, you only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot, you only get one shot.
My time, here I go. I am not moving in silence. If it ain't moving, moving. We making movies, moving. I get a chance to take it. We bout to build it. They leaving it vacant. I just go harder. I am a ball that I gotta get it. I am so with it. I will go get it. That is the difference. I am not waiting. I am not faking. Everything out here, that's for the taking. My mind too right. My grind too tight. This head rhyme too nice. This my world, my life. One shot, who me? Take that, who we? One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh-wee, one shot, movie, that's all you need.
One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot, you only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a very sold-out Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the New York Jets and the Cincinnati Bengals. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Here we go. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
11.
Burrow on play action. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Is this crowd one of the best in the league, especially this time of year? It's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. Brought down that time by Quay Walker.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Fields. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back to throw, Fields. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Good running right there, and this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Fields. This will be caught at about the 5. And this will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Bengals are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut them down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
11.
Burrow from his own end zone. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Here we go.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Henry up the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Eric Armstead just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there.
12.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Better stick to what you do best, my boy.
And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Fields on first down. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. We're scoreless after 1. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Fields. Throw over the middle. Going to be caught here by Pitts. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
That could have been either way.
From 10 yards out. And the Jets will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Here we go, here we go.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And he'll get this one up to the 26. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11.
Now Burrow. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. Straight ahead is Hall. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now it's Fields. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. On 1st down, Fields. And he completes it to Wilson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. To try again after the sack. Fields, they'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Fields. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Suck up for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Next to score, Jets 14, Bengals 11. Brayden Mann is off for the Jets.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Near that.
That boy Derek don't have no positive rushing yards.
So be it, but the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow the defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Henry again on second down. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go.
Burrow going for it on 4th. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he is going to have the Bengals first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
11.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Burrow on third down. He has it complete to Christian Watson. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw brought in by Watson. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11.
Now Burrow on first down. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. McPherson's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Well, the good news, at least they won't take that goose egg into the locker room. Maybe a little something to build on.
Yeah, it hasn't been the greatest of first halves for them, has it? But at least now, as you mentioned, they put some points on the board. And it's been funny in our experience watching games. Sometimes something as little as a field goal can change the fortunes of a team, and they could come out and look real sharp in the second half.
So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They tried to throw on second down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Fields. And that is incomplete. That close on 3rd down. I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
On 4th down, Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's countered. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Fields now to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now receiver in motion left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Too easy.
Jets. Justin Fields A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Jets continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Extra point put through by
surprise.
It's up to 18 now.
Who's surprised?
The Jets kick team.
We know what we came here for.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
11 MT, 11 dot.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Well, another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
11 MT, 11 MT. Gotta go.
Here's Burrow. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15.
Good shit, Johnny. Good shit.
Inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
11 MT,
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here we go.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Right side to Watson. Touchdown, Bengals. Christian Watson. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it makes the score.
About to throw a party for my day ones.
After the touchdown, McPherson
To the crib.
away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, I know you seen it.
Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I'm like any, many, money, mo. How many bitches from the club wanna go?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Call it a gain of 6.
Damn, Quay.
And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Fields on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Got some applause for the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
If we don't get this, things could become interesting if he can score.
They snap it to Fields. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. To throw is Fields. Wilson's got it complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down. Here's Fields. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of bad
Was a little dangerous.
to play defensive back in the NFL.
I just trusted my guy more than I trusted him.
And you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now Fields.
Justin.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And here we go on 4th down. Fields. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. 1 quarter remains for the Rams to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now it's Fields. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On first down, it's Fields. Got a man, it's caught.
Mossed his ass.
Jets. Breece Hall, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
I'd say so, Brad.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
I did not mean to do that.
Fields the squib kick right around the 30.
Ooh.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are most likely staring at a cold end of their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are to be front. Derrick Henry all alone.
That motherfucker got one big ass run, bro. I was trying to hold him under 20.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line.
His stats look way better than what they were.
Last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Burrow.
Thank you. Give me those. To the crib. To the crib.
Picked up by Deion Jones.
To the crib.
The 40. The 20. And he brings this one
Hit your
back.
dance.
It's a pick 6 and a jet
Ugh.
touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be
Hell
careful.
yeah.
They're looking to get another one.
Extra point put through by Succop, and they open the lead up now to 25. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do
He's not getting 100, bro.
and get better for the next time out. This, they'll use as motivation.
If he gets 100 yards, I'll give you the force win.
They'll never be in this type of situation again.
So he comes out in a wildcat.
1st and 10. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here we go.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
11.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
11.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. On 3rd down, Henry. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
11.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
I don't smoke crack, motherfucker. I sell
We
it.
talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you. and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw. Fields. Throw left side complete. That's more. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there?
How the fuck did you do that, Justin?
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
So that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But
GG's in the chats. On to the next one.
Because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They said at the beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. Got that done. Win a wild card game. Big check. Now you've got to go ahead and set your sights higher. There is a bigger prize out there, and they still have an opportunity. Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah.